bullying. It's an epidemic in this country.
It's not right. It's bullying.
For Maisie Johnson, it was her life. In early March of last year, Maisie became the target of a self-proclaimed superhero group known as the DCB5.
You mean the kids that think they're superheroes? Oh yeah, they go to my school, and they've accused me of things. They've accused me of jaywalking, stealing too many napkins from the counter at school. Oh, and trying to get uranium for a dirty bomb.
The group began stalking her at work and school, causing her severe emotional distress. But the bullying didn't stop at the accusations.
They grabbed her a couple of times. That's physical abuse.
Did you do any of those?
No, I was framed.
Maisie was innocent. So who committed these crimes? Who was the man captured in all the footage along with Maisie? What were the DCB5 attempting to accomplish? Could these false superheroes actually fight crime? Or were they just adding to the discourse? Charles Marx, known by his preferred alias Invisiman, loved throwing his basketball into the middle of the road growing up, until one summer afternoon, his life changed forever.
Well, it's a traumatic experience. I was hit by a car. It didn't even stop. I looked at myself and I was like, I can't look at myself. I realized I was invisible. I gotta use these powers for good.
Are there any special quirks about your powers?
Well, I do have this vest. Everything on me goes invisible except for this vest, so I don't get hit by a car again. Yeah.
His father, however, is not impressed by Charles' so-called superpowers.
I'm not crazy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I can see you, Charlie.
No, you can't. You can
Charles,
see my vest.
Charles, I can see you.
You can see my vest.
No, I'm looking right at you.
No, you can't.
I can see you.
No, you can't. You're crazy.
Charles, as the security video clearly shows, is not invisible. The other boy in that video is Albert Sullivan, otherwise known as the Persuader. Albert, just like Charles, had the best of intentions to become a superhero.
My powers are to persuade somebody or people that I can change traffic lights or signs from walk to don't walk with my own mind.
Okay, what made you want to be a superhero?
Just protecting the world, showing that I'm known for, and just saving the world.
But for his mother, his powers were just a hassle.
Want to go play bingo. They have these meetings like it's AA or GA or one of those A's. It's like ridiculous. I just want to go play bingo. I don't want to go to those stupid meetings.
Lack of support was a common thread amongst the DCB5's parents, as was disappointment.
I don't deal in feelings, but my analysis of her situation is that it's quite disappointing given the time and money that we spent on her education and upbringing.
Claire Overbark has a deep love for animals that helps with her alleged powers.
I speak to the animals, but only in Spanish. They don't understand English.
Are you fluent in Spanish?
Sure.
Here, In this security footage, Claire is seen talking to a big red dog.
I'm not a real dog.
Her powers not only disappoint her mother's expectations, but have made her question whether or not Claire has any sense of reality.
And then the rest of my friends are animals. And then we don't talk about what my mom thinks, because she's wrong.
If we are to move forward as a society, we need to deal in reality. And this, honey, is not reality. This isn't real. This is make-believe. And you're much too old for make-believe. I stopped make-believing when I was 2 years old.
Other parents share their disapproval of their children's behaviors.
He's not a superhero.
What?
We have talked about this. What did I say to you?
You told me I don't have any powers.
That's right, you don't have any powers.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't need to wear this ridiculous thing. At least fix your coat if you're going to wear this crazy thing. Sit up straight.
Yes, ma'am.
Smith Miller is an unusually laid-back person, but he has a reason for keeping things mellow.
Well, my superpower is every time I get a little angry, I kind of go into this hulky form, but I prefer not to go into that form. It's a little gross, to be honest.
Smith Miller can be seen with a young boy in a hard hat in this security footage. In a later interview, the reason behind this is uncovered.
Well, like I said, I don't really like going to my hulking form. It's a little not my style. But I always have this comfort object or comfort person to help calm me down. My friend Saul. His hair is majestic and just really just calms me down. Take your head off, buddy.
It wasn't just Maisie who was in danger of being injured by these superhero antics. Chelsea Chester was the only girl not to make the track team her 5th grade year. Her reasoning? She was too fast.
I can go really fast, but I also think I can time travel.
Why do you think you can time travel?
Because I'll be doing my thing, and then all of a sudden, it's the next day, or later in the day.
However, her father tells a better, more realistic version of the truth.
Superhero. She's not a superhero. She doesn't have superpowers. She has a disease. You're narcoleptic, sweetie. She falls asleep and thinks that that means she travels through time because she wakes up at a different time than she fell asleep. I think it's ridiculous.
When did you notice your child was acting as if they had superpowers?
This came out of nowhere. It wasn't like this was some obsession she had for her entire childhood. She just woke up one day and she said, "Dad, I think I might be Jesus." I woke up and now... She's gonna wake up in a few minutes and think she traveled through time. We have evidence now that she's been here the whole time. This is incredible.
And speaking of being caught on film, let's not forget that mysterious man in all the footage. Perhaps he is the real criminal the DBC-5 are after. We were able to track him down for further questioning.
So, what's your name?
My name is Adam Kent.
Okay. How are you involved with the superheroes?
Who?
Okay, so why have, if you don't know who they are, then why are you on all this footage that we found?
Oh, I'm doing a scavenger hunt. I don't know what they're doing.
Adam Kent is not the villain. He, just as Maisie, is an innocent bystander trying to go about his life. The story seems pretty black and white. A young girl is being bullied by a group of troubled teens. And while this is a devastating story, it is one that happens much too often. However, this is not the case for the DBC-5. Against all odds, this dysfunctional league of superheroes managed to bring justice to not only their small town, but the United States of America.
Hello, welcome to DBC 24 News. I'm Sand Cardinal.
And I'm Ezekiel. Tonight we cover breaking news on a group of children superheroes who have found DB Cooper. Here is our story.
The local news team at DCB 24, Sand Cardinal and Ezekiel, were the first to capture this unbelievable story. Sadly, they were both fired shortly after.
Here we are at the crime scene where these misfit teens accidentally found DB Cooper.
Yes, they had gotten mad at him when they had noticed that he would parked incorrectly. From then on, they noticed the parachute and the bag of the $20
bills. And they had connected the dots, and
they had come to realize that they had solved the unsolved mystery of DB Cooper. Thank you. I'm Sand Cardinal.
And I'm Ezekiel.
And this has been DBC 24 News.
DB Cooper, captured after 40 years as the one true, a great American mystery, by a group so unlikely, not even their parents could believe it. But, as they say, even a broken clock is right twice a day. I'm Miriam Dyer. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Just for one day, we can be heroes. Just for one day, and you can be me, and I'll drink all the time. 'Cause we're lovers, and that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers, and that is that. Though nothing will keep us together, we could steal time just for one day.